Hey boys and girls, so we're going to quickly go through this because you've already been doing it with your team and your group, but I just want to make sure you understand the expectation for how to show your thinking. So we know that it's revise, and when we revise, we know we have to read. And we're looking to add supporting details, a topic sentence, a concluding statement. We remove ideas that repeat. We remove off-topic sentences. Sometimes we have to move sentences. That might mean we're combining two sentences. That might mean we're moving a sentence to a different paragraph so that it flows with the topic of that paragraph. And we substitute. When we substitute, we might pick a better word. We might choose a strong verb. We might add an adjective. If we said them, we might change them to whoever they might be talking about. So read and arms is what we're going to do here. And we're going to go to the questions. All right, so number 1 says, what is the best way to combine sentences 3 and 4? When we're combining sentences, we want to think about our fanboys. So when we look at sentences 3 and 4, sentence 3 said, tornadoes can be dangerous, and then sentence 4 said, those living in tornado alley should know what to do during bad weather. Well, we know that those sentences are cause and effect, so we can go ahead and draw our little C to E, and it's in the order of cause and effect, so we know if it were effect then cause, we could use for, but it's not. We know it's not both. It's not neither nor. It's not opposites. It's not one or the other. If you do one or the other, you might be in trouble. It's not another opposite. So we're left with so is probably our best option here. So either tornadoes can be dangerous or those living in tornado alley should know. Well, that's not true because it's not an either or situation. Tornadoes can be dangerous, but those living in tornado alley should know what to do. It's not but because they're not opposite sentences or sentences that contrast one another. After tornadoes can be dangerous, those living in tornado alley should know what to do. Well, I hope you know what to do before the tornado comes or you might be in some serious trouble. Tornadoes can be dangerous, so those living in tornado alley should know what to do. So this is our cause, this is our effect. They flow, we have our comma, conjunction. This is the best option. All right, Eve wants to add a topic sentence. Right when we see topic sentence, we know to add main idea to the beginning of the paragraph containing sentences 11 through 13, which would be the best topic sentence for this paragraph. So we've got to go back and read paragraphs 11 through 13. All right, so you should have gone back and read 11 through 13, and when you did, you should have drawn your main idea arch by those paragraphs. If you haven't, go ahead and do that. It's hard for me to flip back and forth on this app. And what it talked about was the air masses was really the main idea of that. So we've got to find a topic sentence that kind of introduces that this whole thing is about air masses. So F, many times tornadoes will form a type of thunderstorm called a supercell. Well, this whole paragraph is not about supercells, so that one would not be a good topic sentence, and it's kind of off topic. So G, so many tornadoes form in Tornado Alley because of the way large air masses typically move into this region. All right, so that talks about tornadoes forming because of air masses. That really is a good main idea because then it goes into the types of air masses. So we'll put a possibility dot. Some air masses in the United States are dry, while other air masses are moist. While this does talk about air masses, this would be a great supporting detail, but it's not a good main idea because it doesn't introduce and talk about tornadoes, tornado alley, and how air masses are connected to those. So that would be a supporting detail. The wind inside a tornado can reach speeds. This would be way off topic. If it was a paragraph about winds, that might be a good one, but it's not. So while both of these talk about air masses, this is a better main idea, while this is more of a supporting detail. When you think of topic sentence, you want to think of leading a paragraph off. So the next one says Eve wants to add one more supporting sentence, so we can go ahead and add our extension. That's an SD, a supporting detail, to the fourth paragraph. Sentences 14 through 17. She wants to add the sentence after sentence 15, which would be the best supporting sentence for this paragraph, which means we're going to pause and we're going to go read sentence 15. All right, so when we went to do that, we went and saw that sentence 15 was about having a safe room in your house. So we know if we're going to add a supporting sentence, it's got to add an extension, it's got to add an example about a safe room. So when we think about our compositions and we add extensions, that's exactly what we're doing right now. So we've got to find one that has something about a safe room. The most dangerous tornado in the United States history was called a tri-state tornado. In 1925, it traveled over 200 miles from Missouri to Indiana. That has nothing to do with a safe room, so that is very much off topic. People once thought that a tornado could not form in a major city, but this belief has been proved wrong many times, as tornadoes have struck cities like Miami, Nashville, Chicago, and Salt Lake City. It has nothing to do with a safe room. Your safe room should be near the middle of the house and should have no windows. So sentence 15 tells us you should have a safe room. Sentence 15 extends that and gives you more details about your safe room. That is a good supporting detail. When a hurricane hits an area, people usually have enough advance warning to leave for a safer place. This is off topic. We don't care about hurricanes in this article. So there's only one that could really extend, and we know that's C. The meaning of sentence 16 can be improved by changing they, so we have a pronoun, and they want to make it precise. Precise means very specific to which of the following. So we're going to pause and we're going to go read the sentence with they and try to figure out what they is, and you're going to plug them in. I want you to take about a minute. Y'all can pause this video to plug them in and see what are they talking about when they say they. All right, when they are near, you should listen to the weather report when they are near. Okay, when safe rooms are near, no, that's not what they means. When people are near, no, you shouldn't do that. When reports are near, no. When should you look for a safe room? When tornadoes are there. And that helps your reader stay focused on what you're talking about and not get confused. When you use too many pronouns, it can make your reader go crazy because they might lose track of what you're talking about. All right, Eve wants to add a concluding statement. Our concluding statement, we're just summing up our paper. So what is the best concluding statement? Remember, on a concluding statement, no new information. You do not want new information. If you're adding new information at the very end of your paper, that's not a good way to close it. You just want to close everything up. So go ahead and read through A. Weather scientists will issue a tornado warning if a tornado has been spotted in an area. We already know this is new info. We cannot end with new info. Scientists who study the weather are called meteorologists. New info. A scale called the Fujita scale is used to rate the power of a tornado, with an F0 being the weakest and an F5 being the most dangerous. Great fact, which would have been great in our paper, but not to end. Until then, to stay safe during bad weather, people living in Tornado Alley must pay close attention to their surroundings and know what to do when a tornado comes. That ending will get you an 8. They summed up their paper with a great ending, and that is the best ending for this paper. All right, here we have an R. We're removing a sentence from the paper. When we remove, it means there's a sentence that repeats or is off topic. So I want you to go through and I want you to read sentence 1, 6, 10, and 14 and try to find which one is off topic. So I'm going to want y'all to pause and give about 1 minute to find which one's off topic. This article is about Tornado Alley, which is in America. We do not care about Russia and all the other places where tornadoes happen. So that one is off topic. So we want to remove that. All the other ones are really important and they add important details or main ideas to our paper. So I hope this is getting a lot easier for you all. Tomorrow I'll do a little review for y'all. Y'all are going to get to play some Jeopardy. So good luck and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.